All right, beloved community, I hate to be the one to interrupt your wonderful table conversations, but I'm going to do that. Besides my seeing you as the beloved community, you are also our partners for the common good. That is Faith Action Network's tagline. And we've always got someone like that in the audience, but yes, this is Reverend Paul Benz, David. Please continue to enjoy your meal while we return to the program tonight. And first of all, I want to acknowledge our good public servants, and I use those two words particularly for those that are in this room tonight, not for everybody in terms of public servants, but and just if you don't mind, just holding your applause till we're done with these basic introductions. So Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal is here tonight. There's Pramila. All right, it's okay. It's okay. Yep. And is from Congressman Adam Smith's office. I don't know if Glenn Carpenter is here any place tonight. Glenn, are you able to be with us tonight? No, but we had an acknowledgement at least from Congressman Smith's office, and we are all thrilled to see his longtime legislative assistant in the district office, Deborah Entenman, in the state legislature. State Senator Bob Hasagawa. I know I saw Bob earlier tonight. There he is. He's in his home district, the 11th district. And then Paul from the mayor's office for the city of Seattle. Paul, are you here tonight? Paul. There we go. All right, very good. And then Jonathan from Council Member Sawant's office. Jonathan, I saw you. There you go, Jonathan. And then all across the state in the great city of Spokane, we have Representative Tim Ormsby with us tonight remotely in Spokane. Thanks, Tim, for joining the group over there. The wonderful community leader, union leader, and chair of the Appropriations Committee. Thanks, Tim.
So our governing board members are the keepers of the mission and vision of FAN, and we are so grateful for their service, and many are here tonight. So I just want to acknowledge our co-chairs, Carol Jensen and Rabbi Meyer, who you've already met. Nigel Tabor Hamilton, where are you? Give a wave. There he is. Carolyn Stevens. Yay. Anila Afzali. Jonas Davis, who you've met earlier. There she is. Sarah Franklin Phillips, our newest member. Ken Jones, all the way from Yakima. And over there in Spokane is Jim Castro-Lang, who had this wild idea of having a simultaneous dinner, and we hear it's working. So thank you all in Spokane, and thank you, Jim. We also want to thank the members of our Interfaith Leadership Council, which only meet a few times a year, but are a really important advisory voice for us. So thank you for being here tonight. If I started naming you, I'd miss somebody, and that would be very sad. So thank you, Interfaith leaders.
So victories. We are not gathered here tonight just for the friendship and the relationships that we have. That is very, very important. But we are also here about the work that's ahead of us, but also to celebrate the good victories that we've had this past year. So FAN was privileged and always proud to be a part of the many, many partners that we work with at the state level, the local level, and the federal level. I just want to go through three very quickly from this past legislative session that seems like a long time away as we are all busily preparing for the next session coming up in January, but 3 victories that were really significant, and I'm going to deliberately use the word social change, moving the needle. You know what I'm talking about, right? Moving the needle in a significant way. First of all, breakfast after the bell, ensuring and making sure that our kids, as they come to our K-12 schools, that everybody that comes into those doorways has a chance to have something to eat before they begin the day. The Voting Rights Act, enfranchising the disenfranchised in this state that have been too long in terms of seeking the elected office that we have worked so hard for and will continue to work for in this state. The legal financial obligations, reforming that system to ensure that we have no more debtor prisons in the 21st century in this state, eliminating the 12% interest rate that would start at the time of sentencing and go through till they've paid for it, is no longer around. In terms of our fall ballot, far too many victories to go over here in Washington State, but to lift up 2 in particular, I-940 in terms of reforming our state, which had the most egregious law about use of deadly force, reforming that statute. Initiative 1639 to continue the good work in this state with the Alliance for Gun Responsibility and everybody in this room about ensuring that gun violence is reduced in this state. And then the Alliance for Jobs and Clean Energy. We were all disappointed about that, but that alliance, that huge alliance that has never been seen before in terms of the breadth and the depth, will continue in this state to work to make sure that Washington State reduces our reliance on fossil fuels.